Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite some time since I've done a YouTube video, and there is a reason for that. As always, it is surrounded around work. I work a lot, and I've been so busy with work, but not just work. I've been busy with trying to find a place to live. I've been searching for an apartment probably since I put the idea on my head in March, and May and April and May, started to pull up some sites and started to look a little bit. In June, I really kicked it off and was really active, and was just trying to find a place to move. And then again, I promised a place, but then that place fell through and it did not happen. So that kind of put me back at square one at the end of June. So started to look again, and it took me a while to find a place because in looking for a place by day and trying to and working as well, it's a little bit, difficult. And I had a second job at the time, so I was working a second job, and then I stopped working a second job. Now I'm back to working a second job, so it's a lot of, working and trying to find a place and things of that sort. So, and I recently had to let my second job go again because with my schedule the way that it is in my first job, it's just a lot. It's a lot to juggle, and trying to find a place to live is it's really time consuming. You have to go to set up days where you go to go see, so you have to go see the apartment, you have to meet the realtor or the person that's showing you the apartment. So it's a lot of stuff that goes into that, and it was, like I said, it was really time consuming, and I had to kind of plan my days and kind of plan them carefully and wisely. And unfortunately to that, I didn't have a lot of free time. I didn't have a lot of off days where I can just kind of do a YouTube video and that sort of thing. I will post things to Instagram every once in a while, but not as consistent as I once did, and definitely, wasn't doing anything on YouTube, which again, I'm very sorry about. Um, but rest assured, there will be a lot of action on this channel. I'll definitely be doing a lot of videos. I have found me a place to live. It's a great place. I love it. I've only been here not even a week. I've been here maybe 4 or 5 days, and I've been busy moving in. On the days that I'm not working, I try to move as much stuff as I possibly can. Moving is difficult. It's a lot of work, and I work a lot of hours, and sometimes I'm not getting home till like maybe after 2 o'clock in the morning. So sleeping a little bit, getting up, and then repeating the process again. It's a lot. So I've been on a go since about March. So yeah, it's been pretty hectic, but like I said, I'm just so glad to be back doing YouTube, and I have Cash with me here. Um, as you can see, he's dressed. Cash has never been dressed on this channel. Featured him very little because, again, I just did not have time for my doll. And one of those reasons was I just wasn't connecting with him. Like when I first bought him, I loved him and I wanted to dress him and I wanted to do all these things. But then you see all these amazing, BJD videos, and you want to have an amazing BJD video yourself, and you start to kind of lose yourself within a hobby because you want to do so much, and then you want to have content to show, and you want to have interesting dolls to show, and you just kind of lose yourself in that noise a little bit. And I also was kind of a tad bit overly protective when it came to my dog. Like I would keep him kind of under a safe lock and key. I would wrap him up, and didn't want sunlight or dust or anything like that getting to him for long periods of time. So yeah, it was just one of those things. And then trying to find, writing his character, and then trying to find, where I wanted to go with the story and how the story is going to progress. So it was a lot of different reasons why I just wasn't quite making the connection. And then I had to just kind of put the dog down and walk away for a little bit. And I had this thought probably, I want to say July. I thought about actually selling him, and immediately upon that thought, I said, I can absolutely not sell him. He's my very first BJD, and I don't know. I just think your very first BJD is something special, and like you just don't. I mean, I know people do, but being such a newbie in this hobby, I could not sell my doll. And I told myself, look, you may not be able to post YouTube videos, you may not be able to post on Instagram as much, but look, you need to take that doll out, rough it up a little bit, stop being afraid to handle it, and just get to know them, learn them, love him, bend him, move his arms, move his legs, get to know how his joints work, put some clothing on him, really, really do this and not just talk about it like you did in your last video. Put some clothing on him. So these clothes that I have for him now, I'll show you guys. He has this like top on, this little hooded, this like little hooded vest kind of like thing. The short blue shirt with the long sleeves. I like how it's showing this midsection here. I'm normally not into that kind of thing, but I really like how it looks on him. And then he has on these denim capris, which I think looks really, really good on him. He has no shoes on though. I have to order him some shoes. And then he has on this bracelet that I made him that I would definitely have to remake because it I had to remake it because it came apart. It fell apart. So yeah, it's just really good to be connected with my doll. And the funny thing about this, these clothes aren't BJD clothing. I got these for my job for maybe about $17, so yeah, and it also came with a hat, but the hat was like really ugly, so I didn't want to do the whole hat thing. But yeah, I did purchase these clothing for my job, and they fit him perfectly. I just think he looks really, really good in them, and they didn't have anything else in a male size that I thought would fit him. They had a few female options, but not very, very good. So this is the only thing that I thought that will look really great on him that I could, salvage from that pile. So yeah, I just decided to buy him these clothes, and of course I'm going to order him some clothing. I was thinking 9 style because Cash has a very interesting, his style is very street, but yes, it's kind of very street but casual. He does have like a really chic side to him too, so I think 9 style really kind of have the pieces that I want when it comes to really kind of like portraying his style and things of that sort. So I really want to kind of get into that and order him some stuff. I'll get him some shoes at Alex collection because I saw some shoes that I want him to have. They're really simple, just kind of like sliding, kind of like shoes. So, and I think he'll look really, really cool with them. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to be back, doing YouTube videos and to finally feel like I connect with my dog and I love him. Like I pick him up every day, every time I get off work, even for just a few minutes before I go to bed. Pick him up, bend his limbs, and I just kind of fix his hair. Like I just can't keep my hands off him now. I just think he's such an amazing dog. I'm so happy that I have my first dog with me, and I decided to keep him, and I didn't do nothing idiotic and stupid like sell him, because I definitely would have regretted it. So I'm just happy that I have my dog and that I'm really enjoying him now. So I do plan on expanding my dog family, but I'm going to, take my time with that. One surprise dog that I do have coming up, it's a dog that I very much wanted and needed to have. And what sprung from this idea was, this amazing story that I wanted to tell. So I'm like, this dog is the perfect thing for it because no other dog will work. No other dog will work in the way that I've written, for this particular character. So I'm really excited about that. So, so yeah, a few BJDs, coming to my channel. So yeah, just kind of be looking out for those. I would definitely be posting on Instagram also a lot more, and I'll let you guys know and keep you updated as we come closer to that. So, one thing I wanted to mention before was I've thought about putting tattoos on Cash, and I thought about the perfect tattoos. I want fear none on his wrist, maybe at the back, the bottom of or it can be on the top too, but on his wrist. There's a person in my life, there's a person that I've come to know that has this exact same tattoo, and she explained to me why she got the tattoo, and I just thought that fit. I just thought the way she explained it was just so beautiful and poetic, and I just thought it really, really fit with Cash. So Cash does have a lot of different traits from people in my life. Like Cash's image in itself, I model him after my cousin. My cousin is an artist. He's an amazing artist. He is Leon Takase on DeviantArt, so check him out. So a lot of Cash's personality actually is my cousin, because I love my cousin. He's an amazing person, and I take bits and pieces from the people that are in my life that are influential into my life, and then I make up these little, I put these little stories inside this little dude. So yeah, he's partially my cousin a little bit. So yeah, but yeah, I just thought the tattoo. Back to the tattoo. I just thought the tattoo was really really interesting how she explained it, and I would. I just think it'll fit Cash perfectly, because Cash is um, fearless. He has that sweet face, but he's definitely fearless. He's a defender. He stands up for his friends. He's not afraid to get dirty. He's not afraid to rough it up or rough it out. He's just, just this character that I've really, really fallen in love with. And he definitely has his own little personality. And as I come to know him more, it comes through more and more, and it's so much easier to write for him because I can feel him, and I can feel my love for the character and for my doll. So another thing I wanted to talk about is one of my favorite YouTubers actually returned to the hobby as well, by the name of Style of Doll. She has been such an inspiration when it comes to this hobby, and when I say like the girl is fierce when it comes to dressing her dolls, it's absolutely hands down the fiercest thing you can ever want to see. I just love the way she incorporates her fashion into Marie. Her doll Marie is just, I can't. The doll is just so beautiful. The way she dresses her, the skin tone, the eye color she picked, the way the wig is cut, the way the clothes are laid, the way they fit her body, the way she's posed, just everything about this doll is just absolutely beautiful. And if I am to own a female doll soon, I wish a part of Marie would rub off on my dog. I too love fashion, and that's the one thing I love about Style of Doll. She loves fashion. If you look at her, you can tell, she's a very fashion forward kind of person. But you can also tell that she also does her own thing, and I mean, I really love her channel. I love her dolls, and she's been such an inspiration. So, and she was the one who suggested Nine Style too in one of her videos in the past. So that is another reason why I visited the website and found exactly what I needed for Cash. So. But yeah, I just wanted to just say hello to everybody and just kind of give you an update on what I've been up to when it comes to the BJD hobby. What better way to do it in my new place? This is my reintroduction to the hobby, and I do plan on sticking around and creating more content and making more videos, even if it's just to talk about characters and things of that sort. I really do love this hobby. I know there has been some negative things about it in the past, but there are negative things in anything that you do, and we just kind of have to take the positive light and just kind of run with it. So this is it for this video. I'm not going to make it any longer. I just want to say thank you for everyone who watches this, and I really, really appreciate all you guys' creativity. Denali Wynn, CII so many other people in this hobby that do really great things, and I think that should be propped and respected. People work hard on their creations, and we're all in this community. We're all here to love, and we're all here to create. So all right, thank you guys for watching. Cash and I are going to watch some Hulu, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.